In today's video, we've got yet another free PlayStation 4 theme that you can snag right now. It's of a more niche JRPG, but hey, it's absolutely free, so why not snag it? Also, you guys might be aware that the PlayStation Classic is coming in early December. We know that it's going to be arriving with 20 games for a little bit. We only knew a couple of the games, but now we have the entire lineup. And I want to take you guys through that ahead of PlayStation Classic's December 3rd launch. Also, we've got the official release date for a brand new PlayStation 4 JRPG that is coming early 2019. A new update for No Man's Sky is dropping this week, and the PlayStation blog has an in-depth post on what you can expect from that. This is coming directly from Sean Murray, the founder of Hello Games. Also, we've got some details on how Call of Duty Black Ops 4's multiplayer servers are performing. Of course, the Blackout mode has been struggling a little bit. Traditional multiplayer is fine, but Treyarch is continuing to improve the multiplayer servers, and we'll be rounding out the video by taking a look at a newly announced PlayStation 4 survival horror game. Pretty timely for this game to be announced. However, it's not seeing a release for quite a while, but this is a game with a ton of potential, so I want to mention that at the end of this video. First, let's go over the free item you can get today, and that is the Resonance of Fate 4K HD Edition theme. Now, this is another theme that's listed as a static theme. However, it does seem like it's a dynamic theme. It says this theme allows you to change up the look of your background and PlayStation dynamic menu. It's available for free right now on the PlayStation 4. Resonance of Fate isn't a game that everybody's really aware of, even those that are ardent JRPG fans. This is probably a game that a lot of you guys have never heard about. It was a game that Sega released last generation. It really didn't resonate with me, no pun intended there, but I was a younger gamer back then, and the gameplay mechanics are pretty complex. Of course, now it is available on the PlayStation 4, and you can go back and check it out. I think they got the pricing a little wrong. I would have loved if this game was released at $19.99. It's north of $30, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But hey, the 4K HD edition theme is absolutely free, so check that out. Moving on from that, Sony will be releasing the PlayStation Classic on December 3rd, very similar to what Nintendo's done with the NES and SNES. Now Sony is bringing out their own with the PlayStation Classic, and it'll be priced at $99.99, and it'll be coming on December 3rd, and along with it, it'll come bundled with 20 games downloaded right on, and we have the entire lineup of games confirmed, so I want to go through that. The 20 games confirmed are Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy VII, Grand Theft Auto, Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Revelations Persona, Ridge Racer Type 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, and Wild Arms. So a lot of variety in the lineup. Must say there are a lot of quality JRPGs here for those of you interested in that, with Final Fantasy VII, Revelations Persona, and Wild Arms. Having played all of those are very high quality games. And then you have titles like Metal Gear Solid, Grand Theft Auto, Battle Arena Toshinden, a lot of variety and a lot of quality here. So again, that'll be dropping on December 3rd, $99.99 price point, so be on the lookout for that if you're interested. Next up, God Eater 3 is one of the more anticipated JRPGs coming in 2019, and now we've got an official release date for the game. God Eater 3 will be dropping on February 8th, 2019, so it's actually not too far off from the December release that is happening over in Japan. Usually, God Eater is a franchise that sees a delayed release over here in the West, so very exciting to see a quick turnaround for the Western release. Along with that, we got a brand new trailer with the Take Back Our World trailer. Shows off a lot of gameplay of the title and some story elements as well. God Eater 3 looks to raise the bar for the God Eater franchise, so if you play God Eater 2, chances are this is going to be a far better experience. Again, it drops on February 8th. No Man's Sky is getting its latest update, and once again, it'll be an absolutely free update with the Abyss. It's very thematic for this week, and the PlayStation blog has a gigantic post by Sean Murray going over everything that'll be coming with the Abyss. The Abyss is said to introduce aquatic environments with over 5 times more variety, varied creature behaviors, improved underwater visuals, and much more. There'll be new aquatic missions, a new story. The Dreams of the Deep brings a new context to the depths and a dark narrative to No Man's Sky. Discover the fate of a troubled crew stranded from a freighter crash by the rising tides, or explore the underwater ruins to uncover the tale of a lost soul trapped deep beneath the waves. There are sunken wrecks you can investigate and find ancient treasures, or dive to submerged buildings to find remnants of their lost occupants. Discover and scavenge lost cargo from gigantic freighter wrecks. Use the terrain manipulator to excavate treasures buried in the nearby ocean floor. Find and repair rare crashed starships to restore them from the seabed to the sky. There's a lot more coming with the Abyss update. We'll leave a link to the PlayStation blog post by Sean Murray in the description box below, so if you're interested, check it out. Once again, it is a free update, just like all of the other No Man's Sky updates, and No Man's Sky has become one of the biggest comeback stories in all of gaming. It's incredible to see where this game was back in 2016, how much hate was thrown at this game, rightfully so. The game was an absolute mess, had a lack of content. It was released at $59.99, but over 2 years later, now you can get the game much cheaper, and it's a far more expansive experience. While still not perfect, kudos to Hello Games for not giving up on it, because they could have just taken everybody's money and then moved on to a new project or called it quits, but no. And it looks like they're nowhere near being done updating the game and making it even better. We've heard rumblings of potential VR support, so that's something to be on the lookout for, but for now, the Abyss update will be dropping this week. Moving on from that, Reddit user Soja92 discovered something pretty interesting about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and posted it. The Call of Duty Black Ops 4's multiplayer mode is running at a smooth 62Hz refresh rate on both PC and PlayStation 4, and that is coming off Treyarch facing a lot of criticism for the servers running rather poorly. However, it seems like this varies from region to region, as another user on Reddit posted that over in Australia, he's experiencing multiplayer with 20Hz refresh rate, so that is very, very bad. And then for the Battle Royale mode, Soja92 is also saying that Blackout is still running at a 20Hz refresh rate. That is horrible. Hopefully they get that remedied very soon. Treyarch has yet to comment on it, but Treyarch continues to be hard at work at updating Call of Duty Black Ops 4. The game itself, if you're a fan of Call of Duty, if you're excited for Battle Royale, I think it's a quality experience. However, it's just another game that at launch there are some issues with it. Let's just hope through the months they are remedied. It's kind of unfortunate for me to even say that a game should be launched at the highest quality state possible, and you would think that's why they run betas and everything like that, but yet we're still coming with issues, so that is really unfortunate. Let's just hope they get this fixed ASAP. And lastly, to celebrate the week of Halloween, a brand new PlayStation 4 survival horror game has been announced in Maid of Sker. Now, while this game has been announced, it's just been announced with an official teaser trailer. It's not like it's being released this week. However, this is a very exciting first-person survival horror game set in a remote hotel. It's based on the haunting true story of Elizabeth Williams, and you play as Thomas Evans, a musician who is thrust into a terrifying battle to save the woman he loves. Set in 1898 in and around a house, a real dwelling which still stands to this day and is said to be one of the most haunted in Britain. The game is touting realistic 4K visuals with gameplay focused on story exploration and no weapon survival tactics. Experience a multiple thread narrative where your decisions matter, unlocking different story paths and multiple endings. Maid of Sker is set to release sometime in Q3 of 2019. I would definitely take that release window with a grain of salt, as being this far out and being a lower key title, usually those release windows aren't met all too often, but we shall see. This is a game that I'll definitely be covering as we get closer and closer to the release and as we hear more about the game. So that's gonna conclude this video. Again, get a free Residents of Fate 4K HD Edition theme right now. PlayStation Classic will be shipping with it 20 games, and the official lineup has been revealed, and it looks pretty good. God Eater 3 is dropping on February 8th, 2019. No Man's Sky is getting a brand new free update with the Abyss this week. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 multiplayer servers are still having some issues, and Maid of Sker, a brand new first-person PS4 survival horror game, will be arriving late 2019. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.